Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to do a little tomato and pepper picking. We've got a ton of tomatoes and peppers out there that need to be picked. We were planning on doing some canning tomorrow. They're calling for storms overnight into tomorrow morning, and rather than be out here trying to pick this stuff tomorrow morning in the rain, we thought we'd get it now so we'd be all set to go in the morning. We got about 30-45 minutes before it gets pretty dark on us here, so thought maybe you'd like to come along, take a look. We have got a ton of tomatoes that need to be picked here. We're going to work through them pretty fast. I've got Tracy, aka Mrs. Crooked Acres, is going to help out with that. And then we're going to move on to the pepper plants and we'll show you guys that. And then we'll show you a total harvest when we're all said and done. We've got a few tomatoes that have these blights on them. I don't know, scars, I guess you would call them. I mean, you probably could cut around that. It would probably be fine, but we've got enough where we don't have to. The turkeys love these. We'll feed these to the turkeys. We'll make a nice little pile for them over there. We'll pick them up, feed them to them, and they'll be loving that. So it got dark on us. We couldn't quite finish. We're gonna have to continue in the morning. We didn't get to pick any of the jalapenos. We still got a bunch of peppers to pick. It just got too dark to see, so we had to call it. But we've got quite a bit here. We're gonna throw them on the scale here in a minute and see exactly what we've got. But we picked 4 varieties of peppers, our tomatoes, and we're gonna weigh them up and we'll show you that. First ones we're gonna weigh are the peppers. Now these are in a 5-gallon bucket, of course, so we've got to subtract some weight there, but that bucket there is about 8 pounds minus the bucket. That one was about half full. This bucket is overflowing, as you can see. That one's coming in at about 12 and a half. So that's about 20 pounds, a little better. We've got 2 more baskets of peppers. This one is all poblanos. That's gonna weigh in at just under 6. So we'll say about 26 pounds total. And the last thing of peppers, this one is also overflowing. This is a mixture of all different kinds. I don't even know if our scale will handle this. It is right maxing it out about 25 pounds. So overall, we're at about, what would we say, 25, 50 pounds of peppers minus the weight of the buckets and the baskets. Now we'll do the tomatoes. So our first basket of tomatoes, which is overflowing, sent the scale all the way around back into about 4.5. So that's just under 30 pounds in that basket alone. We're going to throw our second basket on there, which weighs in at about 16 pounds. So that puts us at 46 pounds. And we've got one more box of tomatoes. And that's going to weigh in right at about 25 pounds. So that's a total of 30, 46, what was it, 60 pounds? Am I doing the math correct? So it turns out to just under 70 pounds overall of tomatoes and over 50 pounds of peppers. It took us about 45 minutes to pick them. Tomorrow, we will start working on the canning process, and we'll show you some of that. So it's the next day, and as advertised, it is pouring outside all night. I did run out and pick some jalapenos, just enough for our first couple batches, so we can get started here. We're gonna open up our new Ninja chopper dicer that we just picked up last night to make this a little easier. I'll give you a review on that. Over here we've got the tomatoes. Tracy started coring them and started boiling them to take the skins off. And I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping and we'll go from there. So I'm going to be dicing up some jalapenos for hot pepper relish that we're going to be making, and some cowboy candy. Try to get some of the cores out. I don't fret if I don't get them all. Got all our jalapenos halved. We're going to throw them in the chopper next. But before we do that, we're going to cut up our poblanos and a few sweet peppers. We'll just add a few of those into the mix. I'm going to get going on that. Got all our peppers cut. I'm gonna bring them over here, give a trial run to the Ninja chopper, see how that goes. Got our heart pepper relish heating up. More tomatoes boiling down that we're going to can. One more basket of tomatoes to work on. I'm going to get going cutting on this basket of peppers, and there's 2 more baskets in the garage. What we're going to do next is these sweet Mamma Mia peppers. We're going to split them down the middle, take out the seeds and the core, lay them out on that cookie sheet, and we stuff them with cream cheese and chicken, and you can bake them, and they're outstanding. You can make big bunches, and you can freeze them also. We'll get going on that. We'll show you once we got them done. So 2 trays cut lengthwise, ready to be stuffed. We'll get to those in a little while. Just an overview of today's project. All right, I'm back out in the garden. The rain has stopped. I need to pick 6 pounds of jalapenos to make the recipe of cowboy candy that we're gonna make. I've got a full row of jalapenos here. I should have no problem getting 6 pounds, but I'm gonna go ahead and start picking, and I'll show you guys when we're done. 6 pounds of jalapenos, there they are. That's what we're gonna process today into the cowboy candy. We'll give you some updates. So we started canning approximately 12 hours ago. Just finished up, get cleaned up. Tomatoes, sauce, and some cowboy candy there. And here we've got several cans of cowboy candy and hot pepper relish. Everything turned out great. The peppers we didn't get to today, we sliced them. We'll stuff those tomorrow and bake those. Just ran out of time. But that's it. It was a very productive day.